We in this thing. We in there. We in here. We here. Polo Ben, welcome in, my brother Polo. Where's Sound? Miss Sassy, how you doing? Welcome in. Love, I appreciate y'all. We still at it. Ain't nothing changed. We still at it. Treasure, welcome in. Johnny P. Brawley in the house. West Sound. Say I remember your story, Johnny P. in the house. Yeah, Johnny P. Brawley, most definitely. That's the bluff. Most definitely the bluff. You know what I'm saying? PJ got the power with Sound. Salute. You know what I'm saying? We in here. How would you advise older and younger self? We're gonna get to it. Matt Town and anything. How would you advise younger and older self? Well, that's kind of simple now. I would tell my younger self everything that I know now. You know what I'm saying? Everything that I experienced, you know, I would tell myself the opposite of everything. I tell myself the opposite. I appreciate you. Yeah, Jersey in the building. I bet you cold as hell in Jersey too. And Project in Los Angeles. What's up? I hear you. With Sound. We all the way down to LA with this thing, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the love and the support, man. You know? It's getting cold, but not bad. Yeah, I was thinking that. But yeah, man, I'm living, enjoying life, but also like it's a whole lot of damn hurdles that come along with the shit. Like I want to go to Jersey. I want to come up there. I want to go see what it feel like to be in Jersey. But I got to go through so many hoops and jump through so many damn obstacles just to get an approval to leave. You know what I'm saying? I can't go when I want to. You know what I'm saying? So I'm essentially still locked up in a sense. You know what I'm saying? If I want to get up and say I want to come drive, and I love being on the road, I drive and think all day. But if I want to just get up and say I want to just hit the road, I can't even do that shit. I can't even go 50 miles outside of my residence without getting proper approval from my parole officer or something. So that's why niggas just don't be up and going like you want to. But that shit crazy. Nigga don't talk about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my parole for life. It's for life. Now, this the catch. Even though I don't have a life sentence of incarceration, being locked up in prison, physically incarcerated, I'm on parole, so I'm still in society incarcerated because I'm not gonna never be able to vote long as I'm actively on parole. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm actively on parole and I can't vote, then that's one of your most basic fundamental rights of being a citizen of America. If you lose that right, I can't even get nobody to represent me. Who do I go and say, this politician represent my views on the direction I want to go in. Like, I can't participate in that. You know what I'm saying? For the rest of my life, even though I'm out here, I'm free from incarceration, I'm still physically locked outside of mainstream society. Yeah, and that's a thing that I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna petition, but that's still up to the parole board. You have to do so many amazing things for them to just say, okay, we'll grant them a pardon. It ain't like I did 30 years. I've been I ain't had no run in with the law or violations and nothing like that, and then they can take you off. You know what I'm saying? It don't work like that. It's just up to their discretion. Whenever they feel like they ready to let you go, they ready to let you go. You know what I'm saying? I know people that's still on parole right now, been on parole for 50 years down there. Parole a bitch up here too, bro. Do anything. And them people find out, they sending you back. It's nothing like it's sad. Of course, it's a sad situation. So a lot of people, we got to let that be known, that just cause a person get out of jail, you still gonna have a lot of shit that you got to deal with if you trying to stay on the right track. You know what I'm saying? If you trying not to re-offend, you still gonna have a lot of shit that you got to deal with, and that they ain't teaching us in jail, and they ain't providing us with the proper tools we gonna need when we get out here. Everything they giving us is something that's gonna lead us right back into where the hell we just came from. Hell. Walaikum salam. Once you start the nonprofit and do all those great things, it will happen. Remember, you didn't think you would be out. Of course, and I'm grateful. I'm so grateful and appreciative for having the opportunity to be out, because I know a lot of people won't get this opportunity. But if I've displayed to you that I am capable of being outside of that environment, inside of prison, and you trust me enough, why do I have to do great things? I'm a normal citizen. I'm a normal human being. You know what I'm saying? Why do I can't have to do great things as opposed to just going on living a normal life for them to take me off, give me a pardon for me to participate in mainstream society? I have to go start a non-profit. I got to go involve in this, and you got to go involve in that. Suppose I'm not like that. Suppose I want to go sit down and chill. You know what I'm saying? When is enough enough? If I gave you from the age of 13 to 41, and when do you say, okay, that's enough, maybe we should take him out parole, maybe we should allow him to participate in it? And all this shit happened when I was 13 years old. You know what I'm saying? I'm losing my liberties from 13 years old. I never had them. You know what I'm saying? I never had them rights. I would never own a firearm. I'd never be able to own a firearm. You know what I'm saying? Unless I get my record expunged or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And I never had the right to bear arms. I never utilized my right to bear arms. I was never old enough to utilize my right to bear arms, and I never will. All because some shit that happened when I was a child. And you still gonna get punished for it for the rest of your life. Even the grown folk too that don't understand it. Like, even the niggas that going to prison and getting out, niggas don't know, bro. Like, you'll get out there, motherfucker, and come out here with that antiquated ass information that a nigga learned, and then now where niggas sitting around each other telling each other these different type of schemes and shit, nigga come out here and get a head bust immediately. You back in prison forever. That's all they gonna be going on, and you get out here with that, your ass right back in that motherfucker immediately. Immediately. Thank you. Did the state of Georgia compensate you for wrongly convicting you, bro? No. The state of Georgia didn't compensate me. The state of Georgia paroled me. And you got to think about it in this sense too. Only way Georgia gonna feel that they wrongfully convicted me is if you go through the court system again and all that. I got out on parole, you know what I'm saying? And once I got out on parole, I guess that kind of like made me feel like ain't no sense in me suing. I'm out, I'm free. I'm just happy to be on this side, you know what I'm saying? But in order to go through that, a lot of stuff gonna have to happen, you know what I'm saying? A whole lot of stuff gonna have to happen. Not at this time. I understand the mental, speaking it into existence and thinking it to exist. I understand. I appreciate it. But in their eyes, it's never. You know what I'm saying? In their eyes, it's never. Georgia different when it comes to the criminal justice system. Georgia be on another one. For real, for real. You know? But we gonna keep trucking on it though. We gonna keep finding our way. But I'm so happy to be on this side because I'd rather do it on this side as opposed to doing it in there. So don't never get that part twisted. But it's a lot of shit that come with being out here. You know what I'm saying? And like when niggas go to them halfway houses, that's the best thing going though. Any nigga that locked up hit them halfway houses. Them halfway houses gonna have you where you can stack your little money up a little bit, you know what I'm saying, try to get out of here. But what happened after the halfway house, that gonna be the thing. And that's what we gonna start doing. I'm gonna start finding out these resources. I'm gonna try to utilize these resources and see if they really available for real. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna research them and see if they really available and try to use them motherfucker. Cause boy, if we don't, we gonna be in some trouble. We need all the help we can get. What they say, thanks. Finally caught another lie. Appreciate you. But yeah, man, I took me an old trip to Vegas, man. Vegas was something nice, man. I ain't never seen that like Vegas, bro. I understand why they be saying like what happened in Vegas stays in Vegas, but Vegas was a different, woo. Vegas was different. I'd do Vegas again. I ain't gonna even lie. So many lights. Just lights everywhere. So many lights. You know what I'm saying? What I don't like though, I paid $7 for a damn lighter in Vegas. I don't like that part. Vegas could have killed that shit. Vegas could have killed that shit. $7 for a goddamn lighter. And it wasn't even the real type of lighter. It was the crackhead. I mean the bullshit where if you drop it too much, the bit gonna come out. I mean the flint gonna come out of it. It was one of them. You know that. Nigga don't even want that one. You know? But it was a good experience though. I'd do it again any day. But you lose it. You lose track of time, you know. You lose track of time. I ain't see no clock nowhere either. It ain't no clock in the If there was a myth or something people were saying, man, I swear I looked around the whole casino. I ain't see no clock. It's 5 in the morning. I'm still thinking it feel like it like 10 at night, 9 at night. You know what I'm saying? But I'd do Vegas again. I'd do Vegas all over again. I swear. I do that shit all over. And I had to get permission. I had to get permission to go to Vegas. For real, I had to get permission. And Vegas ain't nothing but 7-8 hours away. I had to get permission. I couldn't just get up and go to Vegas. I had to ask my parole officer, hey, can I go to Vegas? Can you write me a pass? You know what I'm saying? I had to go through the hoops. God is going to work it all out. Of course, God is going to work it all out in your favor. He has a big plan for you. You're going to overcome it all. For sure. I like that. I appreciate that, Fuzzy. 10-15 Fuzzy, I appreciate that. And you right. I believe that too wholeheartedly. If it went, I wouldn't even be on this side. You know what I'm saying? If I wasn't meant to overcome all of that, he would have left me in that where I was and I would have still been suffering. And you know what I'm saying? It's something greater for me on this side and I'm going to live up to it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to squander that opportunity. I promise you I'm not. Trump gave Bill Clinton top, bro. Man, these folks be ridiculous. Man, Trump should have hit Bill Clinton in the head. Bill Clinton signed that bill that got that sentenced juveniles to prison sentences for juvenile to be tried as an adult. Bill Clinton signed that bill in '94. Trump should have hit him in the head for that. If anything, they dead ass wrong for that bill. Nah, Trump gave Bill Clinton top. I know Monica Lewinsky did. Good days on there, no thank. But yeah, man, I'd do it all over again. Waiting on my opportunity. The next spot I'll probably pop out and try to get permission to go to Florida or some shit like that. You know. Oh damn, man, I'm just talking. I don't miss all them messages down there. I'm sorry, y'all. You know, through the screen. Yeah. Is your parole in Cali or Georgia? I mean Georgia, Cali. My parole. See, like I'm on the interstate compact, and interstate compact. Even though it's like the inmate leasing shit, even though I'm on parole out of Georgia and being watched, supervised by California, I don't fall under I don't get the things California prisoners get. I would have to be violated from Georgia. I would have to be taken out parole by Georgia. I'm under all the Georgia rules. I'm just supervised by California. Latoya Langley, how you doing? Yo. Yeah, I'm just supervised by California. What's up, bro? I learned a lot from you. I'm from the west side. Sunset. Okay, salute. I'm happy somebody can learn something, bro. And I hope whatever you learn from it, I hope it was good. And I hope it's somewhere that you could prosper for or get your path together or, you know what I'm saying? For real. I'm happy to hear that. You know what I'm saying? That would make me feel away. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get the information, trying to help somebody. For real. That's it. Because if I would have had the information back when I was 13, 14, 15 years old, man, ain't no way in the hell I would have been in no jail. I wouldn't have been in nobody's prison. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have been, if I would have even developed my personality at that time. You know what I'm saying? If I'm the person, if my personality would have been the person that I am today, and I would have knew half of the information that I know now back then, man, I wouldn't have never went to jail. It's because didn't nobody give me the information. You know, they would have gave me the information, this shit would have been different. A whole lot different. No worries, your path was meant for you. Exactly. It was meant for me. Got to. But yeah, that's really it though, bro. If I could touch somebody and they be like, bro, you gave me the information I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Like even for the young niggas, you know what I'm saying? Even for the young niggas that's out there that don't know, okay, it's all good. We can say, nigga, this nigga made me so mad. I'm ready to drill this nigga, you know what I'm saying? It's all good. You can have that fight, that anger, and all that shit. But as soon as you go drills, technology is so good. They got the cameras and shit everywhere. They got cameras that follow you. You get in your car and drive. They follow. They gonna catch it eventually. And then when they catch it, you gonna sit in that cell, bro. I don't give a damn how mad you think you was at the time. You had to handle the business, whatever. Your ass gonna, when that door locked, your ass gonna be like, I wish I never did that shit. I promise you. Yeah, and then don't let it be 10 years down the line. You gonna be ready to goddamn, man, I'd take 10. Man, I'd take 20 years. Anything but the life sentence. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm telling you what's going on. Learning from me, them niggas ain't happy in that motherfucker. Nigga making that shit look good because the nigga gotta have the mental fortitude to survive. That shit ain't fun in the game. Niggas dying in them. Niggas ain't making it home. At all. And then by the time a nigga do make it home, nigga be done been locked up so long, we ain't no good no more. You know what I'm saying? They hold you so long you ain't even able to make babies no more. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Ain't nobody trying to come out of prison 70 years old. You went in when you were 13. Man, come on. Don't even go deal with them folk. Fuck that. I'm telling you, it ain't good. Learn from me. Listen to me. I done seen everything you could possibly see in that motherfucker. I don't want no more. I don't like the motherfucking the feel, the smell, the ideals that's in that bitch. I'm trying to see. Fuck that. For sure. How you like a Cali? I heard it's expensive out there. Things is cheap. It's the weed. Man. Nah, Cali, see, it go back to my whole point of me trying to explain habilitate. You know what I'm saying? I came to Cali to habilitate. You know what I'm saying? Not to rehabilitate, to habilitate. Well, I had to put myself in a new environment, you know what I'm saying? Expose myself to something different, you know what I'm saying? Educate myself in different things. And so Cali give me peace, you know what I'm saying? Cali give me a chance to figure out where I want to be in life, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not distracted about the past. I'm not distracted about the people that I done knew before. I don't know nobody out here. You know what I'm saying? So it's just all about me, how and figuring out what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? So it was perfect for me. And the weed was just a plus. That was a bonus. Okay, England in the house. You doing what you doing. I'm learning how to move and staying out the way. Please stay out the way. You know what I'm saying? Turbo Vargas in here for sure. But yeah, man, please stay out the way, man. The more we stay out the way, man, the more we can enjoy this life, man. You know what I'm saying? We done seen the bad side. We done seen the suffering. And I don't see how nobody can't get it, because I know if I look on and see somebody go out on the street and they come back and they whole face scratched up, they head busting shit, and they like, hey, boy, don't go down there. I ain't going down that street. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going. I don't know about y'all. I'm wondering what it is about, because I see a lot of people talking about prison. Some glorified and some use it as a deterrent to try to deter people from going that way. And so they show you the violence, you know what I'm saying? They show you the good shit in there, yeah. They try to show you the real thing. But the first time I see a video of a nigga getting stabbed by these many niggas, I ain't going. I'm out. You know what I mean? I'm out. When I'm saying you gotta look at that shit, it's these many niggas stabbing one nigga. What the police said? So that one thing, you ain't got no help, no security. Then these niggas stab you till they get tired. You know what I'm saying? God forbid, you better hope you got somebody in there with a compassionate heart. You know what I'm saying? If you see that, or you hear somebody telling you about that, that's enough to make me say, man, fuck no, I ain't going. I don't know what everybody else be seeing, but I know I'm taking heed. Same way I see these people with kids. You know what I'm saying? If I see this, my partner, he just got out of jail. My partner got child support up to his eyeballs. He got 3 kids over here, 2 over here, 1 over here. If I see this shit and I see he can't get a dime, they gonna take his license, they gonna lock it back up. Why the hell if I'm gonna go out here, and I know I ain't prepared to have no kids, and then why the hell I'm gonna go out here and have sex with somebody raw? You know what I'm saying? Why the hell? I'm gonna learn from their mistakes. You know what I'm saying? I see what they going through. You feel me? I'm learning. I'm learning what not to do. I ain't gonna do the shit that I see niggas doing that they suffering from. So if I see a nigga coming from prison and this nigga telling me that shit ain't good, them niggas dying in there, niggas ain't happy just cause you see a nigga with a cell phone, or you see a nigga with some pounds of weed, the freshest outfit, can't even wear that bitch outside the dome. You know what I'm saying? Can't even smoke that bitch in the day room without somebody, you know what I'm saying, watching out for the police. Ain't no fun in that shit. No fun in it. I done smoked all the weeds you can possibly smoke in that motherfucker. Every time I smoke, I be miserable as a motherfucker. I be happy for a moment, but then I go back in my cell and I sit down and I be like, God damn, you got to scroll the phone, you scrolling Instagram, watching the world pass you by. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no fun in that shit. I'm gonna tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you the truth. Ain't no fun in that shit. I just got through smoking. You know, I'm gonna do that. But yeah, I ain't know. I don't get it though, man. I can't. That just don't make no sense. I done seen niggas come back and forth the chain gang. You know what I'm saying? Out of all the time I did, you know I done seen a few niggas come back and forth. Everybody come back and forth for parole violation. All niggas that I don't seen, they violated their parole. They did that. Now, if I know he done been doing the bullshit to violate the parole, and I done seen him twice. Now, I'm knowing I got to get right on parole because they already done told me, you know what I'm saying, they'll violate me. And this nigga keep showing me that he keep going back to the same community he came from. Then he keep doing the same shit that he did. He ain't putting nothing new in their arsenal. I know to do what he didn't. I know not to do what he did. You know what I'm saying? Which is why I brought my head to California to rehabilitate myself. How did you adjust to not always looking over your shoulder? I don't think you can adjust to that. You know what I'm saying? I'm paranoid. Paranoia keep you alive. It's not a bad thing. But when you raised up in an environment where you aware of everything around you, you know what I'm saying, that become a part of your everyday survival kit. You don't never lose that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't looking over my shoulder like somebody gonna harm me because I ain't never did nobody no harm that didn't deserve the harm to be done to them in my life. You know what I'm saying? I don't hold I don't hold no envy towards nobody, and I don't think there's nobody out there that hold no envy toward me other than, you know what I'm saying, some people that want me dead, but you know, that's neither here nor there, you know. Okay, thanks so much. Well, thank you. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna never lose that. I don't want to lose that, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? I don't have it to the point where I'm messed up, where I got to have my back against the wall all the time, or where I'm always having it, you know what I'm saying, in club environments I can't maintain. I gotta put I ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? I can go in a whole crowd of people and get with people and it be okay. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. But yeah, man. So paranoia keep you alive. You nigga help me alive. I don't owe nothing in child support. I don't have any children, but I'm just saying I done seen people, homeboys of mine, you know what I'm saying, in those situations, like they can't even keep their check because their check keep getting garnished, you know, because they got child support. They can't even get their cars and shit because they can't get their license because they child support shit. You know what I'm saying? So I know not to go out there raw dogging, you know what I'm saying? I know, hey, you got to use some type of contraceptive or something, you know. I ain't gonna do what they did. You know, I'm learning from everybody else's mistakes. You know? Everybody else's mistake. Real ones in here. For sure. Crystal. But yeah, man, I'm gonna enjoy it, but I'm gonna give the information at the same time though, cause people need to know. People need to know it ain't beautiful just cause you get out. You still got to work. You still got to goddamn try to find a way. And old school game do not work. I'm telling you, the old school game don't work. I remember when I got locked up. When I got locked up, nigga was selling dope on the corner. You know what I'm saying? Nigga was on the corner. you go buy you a breakdown, you come back, get you whatever, you can grind your way up and grind your way out. Now, I don't see now nigga on no corner selling dope. You don't see that. So the dope game don't move. If you a nigga that been locked up like me and you get out, don't try to go sell no dope, bro. Even if you in the junk right now, even if you in there right now getting off the bags, you know what I'm saying, moving whatever you can move, bro, don't get out and try to sell no dope. This shit now expanded. The technology behind this shit is so crazy now. Your ass will be right back in that motherfucker, bro. Don't do it. Especially if you've been locked up like I have. They'll get you like that, bro. Then you don't, God forbid, you fuck around and call somebody on the phone. And he already hot. That my biggest feel. But he already hot. You ain't did nothing but call him and say, hey, XYZ, whoop that is. Out of here. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to do it, bro. Are you allowed to speak to juveniles or schools? Yes, I'm allowed to speak. I'm allowed to speak to anybody. You know what I'm saying? I guess I still got that right. You know what I'm saying? Freedom of speech until they tell me I don't no more. But yeah, I'm able to do that. They ain't put no muzzle on me. Not yet, anyway. No, I'm not no repeat offender. This my first case in my whole life. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still suffering from it today. You know, and I'm going to continue to suffer from it. Now, don't think that I'm suffering in the sense that I'm complaining. Because I'd rather suffer on this side than to be suffering behind the wall. Trust me that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to overcome whatever obstacles they got out there, though. You have the type of voice that people will listen to, brother. I appreciate it. I hope they will. Appreciate it. When did you get out? I thought you got life. I did get life. I paroled out September 27, 2023. I paroled out. And after doing 26 years, Georgia I guess they felt that I deserved the opportunity, you know what I'm saying? I displayed the right character and I completed the proper programs or whatever, you know. If you denied me parole, that would have been on the basis of you just wanting to see me suffer because you raised me in prison. If I wasn't compatible with society, that means your system don't work. That means your system broken, and you should just do it all over again. Because if you can't habilitate a 13-year-old child, then you got a problem. Nah, he say, bro, you're a truck driver. No, not no truck driver. No, not yet, but I will get in that thing and be coming down the highway. Bump, bump. Yeah, I will do that. I used to do that as a child when I used to see him. I do it. But yeah, don't do it. Don't get out here talking about, give me the ball. Don't get out here talking about you finna go get you a brick, bro. Don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't get out here trying to rob either. You know what I'm saying? Don't get out trying to rob either, because these niggas got a license to kill these days. But everybody got a gun in Georgia. Everybody got a gun. I'm talking about, motherfucker, I come to Georgia, fuck me up. You know what I'm saying? I come to Georgia, I go to the gas station. When I get out the car at the gas station, everybody got them motherfucking hanging out their pockets. Nigga got the drakes on their chest, shit like that. I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got them. These goddamn war machine gun. Everybody got them. Don't get out there trying to rob, bro. Please, man, try something new. Forget all that old shit we did back in the day. Nigga, don't sell dope on corners no more. Niggas ain't doing no jumping out robbing. You know what I'm saying? Don't go, man. Shh. Man, listen. Find you something new to do. Find something new to do. I tell my dudes that the block ain't the only thing that paying hard work. I'm trying to tell you, bro, it's so many different hustles. I see the little young nigga, I salute them little young nigga that I be seeing on Instagram that sell water. You know what I'm saying? I salute that. At least they ain't doing that differently than we did. They replacing water, you know what I'm saying? At least they ain't selling no dope. You know what I'm saying? At least they showing that they trying to get something. How they do it, knocking people out trying to make you buy it. I don't care. I support that because, nigga, at least you showing them, they showing the effort. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got no pistol on nobody, robbing them, saying, give me this, give me that. You know what I'm saying? I salute that. My boyfriend worked with Salifas, who worked every day and made a nice bank. The prison was only a few miles away, even though they, of course, had rules to follow. Yeah. Yeah, prison ain't, you know what I'm saying? That shit ain't good, man. They got to reform the whole damn system. Like, when I say reform it, I mean reform the motherfucker. Tear it all up and then try it again on something else. Yeah. Legal hustle all the way to go. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, we banking hope, man. Don't give up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. A million ways. Like, I go bag some groceries at Walmart. See, I ain't got them hangers because I know what I just came from. I go pump some gas at a gas station. You know what I'm saying? I be the nigga washing your windows with a smile on my face if you gonna give me $10. I don't have those issues. I don't have those hang-ups because I just been in an environment where, nigga, I used to be wishing that I can be one of the junkies sleeping up under the bridge as opposed to sleeping in a prison cell. You know what I'm saying? I used to see the junkies on news, they be like, these people homeless. I used to be like, damn, I wish I can they can have my bed. I go be homeless like them. So what the hell if I'm broke? What the hell I care about going out here washing some windows, pumping some gas or cutting some grass or doing, boy, I'm gonna get to it. I ain't who? Pride, well, who? No. Trying to tell you, I'm gonna go do it. Anyway, be the hope. I'm trying to tell you. Being free, having a job, taking care of your kids is the new gangster. That been the gangster. That been the gangster, bro. Hey, listen, it ain't never been. It ain't been glorified. You know what I'm saying? Them been the gangsters, the one that going to work, the one that taking care of their kid, the one that leading the family and being a participant in trying to guide the people into the right way. Them been the real niggas. Them been the thoroughbreds. Them been the solid niggas. You know what I'm saying? It be them fuck niggas. And I'm going to say that with my chest. It be them fuck niggas that be giving you that fucked up information. You know what I'm saying? That leading these young niggas to doing the shit that young people do. That leading the family broken. You know what I'm saying? Nigga don't fuck with no nigga that don't take care of kid. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I ain't friend with no nigga that don't take care of kid. You know what I'm saying? Because how can I be cool with somebody that don't take care of their kid when I'm the product of neglect? You know what I'm saying? I ain't know. You know, them been the cool niggas. The daddies and shit. You know what I'm saying? Them been the cool ones. Yeah. You know, them been the cool ones. You right though. I like the trad. Like the trad, man. I like to see when I was a kid. Trying to tell you, bro. Nigga used to like Rock. Nigga used to watch the TV show Rock. Y'all remember Rock? Rock was the trash man. And Rock was living good. You know what I'm saying? Rock was alright. The hell I care about dumping some trash. The deck in here. What the hell I care about goddamn going to pump some gas or, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to do it, but I was just in the belly of the beast, in the galls of light, in the galls of hell. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Hip-hop had a whole lot to do with it. Most definitely a whole lot to do with me, because I know what I was influenced by. You know what I'm saying? I can't speak for nobody else. I can speak for B. I was influenced by the media, the music, you know what I'm saying? When Tupac came out with Shawty Wanna Be a Thug, you know what I'm saying? That song hit me hit me so hard because I'm out there with niggas on the block with grown ass men on the corner, and they telling me, they singing these songs like when they hear Shawty wanna be a thug and make them think about me. That shit went to my head. You know what I'm saying? I'm itching to do some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That shit went to my head, so I know it influenced you. Man, all that shit. What's the difference? You know what I'm saying? I ain't listened to hip hop when they was into the battle rap era. You know, the hip, the hop, the beat. I wasn't listening to it then. I was listening to music when Tupac came out. Even though Tupac had a message in the music that he was kicking, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't hear the message. Only thing I heard was Thug. Only thing I heard was Thug. Like, only thing I seen was his actions. I was too young to understand what he was saying. I just understood the action, the middle fingers up, the fuck the police, the, you know what I'm saying, we gonna thug the lawlessness. I seen all that. He's shooting the police, and I'm seeing that. I didn't understand the message that Tupac had to deliver. But he influenced me too. I just received it in the wrong way. The last comment. Nah, I ain't see it. What it said? What the comment said? Look into it. Let me see. Submit hip hop. Not the real hip hop, the new age hip hop. Yeah, I remember that. You ain't lying. I don't know what you said, brother. You got to say it again. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I'm here to pay the information back, but I was influenced by all that shit. So can't speak for the rest on where do you find the notification bell? I don't know. Peace, brother. The homies from the block want to know. But y'all, the internet go crazy. But y'all, look, I can't see and go back. I would go back and forth with your ass. I would go back and forth with your ass. That was a good one, though. That was a good one. But yeah, man, I just want y'all nigga to know, man, since you and who you ran into from Athens, Georgia. Everybody keep asking me about Athens. I ran into a lot of niggas from Athens. I ran into a few people from Athens. We were just talking about it the other day, I think. GQ, nigga GQ, he was from Athens. The nigga Quincy, the nigga Spanky. I ain't meet too many. I met some niggas from Athens, but not too many. With them type of nigga, yeah. That's about all though, but them niggas. Yeah, Jamie Hood. How the fuck could I forget Jamie Hood, bro? He's supposed to be the first nigga I named. But yeah, I fuck with Jamie Hood. That my boy. I was just in the dorm with Jamie Hood. You know what I'm saying? I was just in the dorm with Jamie Hood, man. Before I got out of prison, me and Jamie Hood used to sit at the table. You know what I'm saying? This Jamie Hood to sit there and chop it up with me, man. And we'll sit there and talk for hours. I bury people for a living, bro. Did the whole, that's a shit. Oh, you the grave digger? Hell yeah. I don't know, boy. You got the hell. Oh, you just dig the hole. You don't do nothing else with the body. That's cool. Hard job, but pays great. Oh, hell yeah. I wouldn't have no problem with doing it. I thought you were gonna say like you were gonna be the Undertaker motherfucker, like to go dress the body and shit. Now that might be one I'm scared of. I ain't gonna need to hold you. I ain't even finna fuck with that one. I'd be scared of that one, bro. I ain't gonna need to hold you. But yeah, I do it though. Yeah, you in the cemetery. I know that's the whole digger. You know what I'm saying? I do that right now. I do that right now. Any given day. I go where? Dig a hole 6 feet deep. How many they need dug a day? Yeah, damn it, I did. Call me the goddamn, I'm trying to tell you, but I be in there. You know what I'm talking about? In it. For real. But yeah, and until then, though. But yeah, hey, we gonna start doing, like, this what I'm finna start doing. I'm finna see about some of these resources that they have for formerly incarcerated people or people that's out on parole. I'm finna start trying to fill out for these resources and see if they really available, because this shit might be kept. They be saying they got these programs and shit for people to use post conviction. I'm finna see if they for real or not. Look into it out there when you in search burial companies. Hey, yeah, I will look into it. Trapping and capping. West Sound, we in here. You know what I'm saying? Trapping and capping. You know what I'm saying? That what they trapping and capping. They get them both ways. You know? But yeah, I look into it though, cause that easy work. Shit, I sit out there and dig all day. You know what I'm saying? I dig all day. Then it got to be peaceful. And then you ain't dealing with no bodies and then you ain't putting no bodies in the ground or washing no bodies and nothing like that. Hey, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I do that every time. Yeah. But yeah, man, I'm finna get anything together. Probably drop me a Oh man, listen, I got the content. I supposed to drop it today, but you know how they be going on. So you want to get the content right. So I'm gonna drop it this Monday. I'm gonna get it from him and drop it this Monday. The one coming up. It's a good interview too. And we need to be doing some more. I need to go some of these states need to come get me. Let me come talk on some of their stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to go to some of these juveniles. I need to go to some of these detention centers and shit and reach these young niggas at least. You know what I'm saying? Somebody podcast that can reach somebody, you know what I'm saying? Because they need that information. For sure. And I'm full of it. You know? I'm full of it. But I'm gonna jump back into it, man. Let me get back to work, man. Y'all tune back in with me, y'all. Later on, man, cause I'm gonna go live again. We gotta treat this shit like a job. All you do with the body is lower in the casket into the vault. Oh yeah, but I don't want to do that. Got to talk to Big Bank. That would be a classic. I need to hook it up. You know what I'm saying? I can't reach him. Would I speak in the blow? Man, I'd be in the middle of the street, in between North Avenue and Griffin Street. Give me a podium, and I'd be right there. For sure. I swear to God, I'd be right there preaching it. You know? The next out-of-state interview, I'm trying to figure it out. Other than Atlanta, man, you know, we got to find somewhere else to go. Somebody else got to come swoop me up. You know what I'm saying? But I'm finna jump back into the book though and then go live later on again today because we treat me like a job, like I told y'all, man. So tune in with me. You know, the email up there, y'all trying to contact me. Y'all got some ideas for me. Y'all got some people I can contact that want to help me out, get going on this journey that I'm on. You know what I'm saying? Put it in the comments. Put it in the email or contact me. It's on there. And I ain't forgot about your book. I promise you I ain't forgot about your book. I promise you. Salute. Victory from the bluff.